Welcome to Team's Multiverse. I'm your host, Tyrus, and I am back. Oh, beware my power this episode because we're going to talk about a new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse reveal in the form of the Dreaded Lantern. Is that what he's called? He's called a Dread Lantern from the Dark Knight's Metal story. So it's not quite Alan Scott just yet, but we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Y'all, I mean, if you've been following this channel, you know that this is the character that I want within my DC Multiverse collection. This is my most favorite Green Lantern. I mean, I love Hal Jordan and John Stewart and Kyle Ryan. Those are my favorites. But, man, I love those classics, man. I love, like I said, Jay Garrett, Alan Scott, bring them on, man. But we're almost there, folks. But we got an alternate version of the Alan Scott Green Lantern character. I mean, you see he's there. It's there, folks. I mean, it's just he added some energy effects to the eyes, which was handled very well, I feel. I like that. I like what they did with that. I like to see more of that with the Superman characters. I feel like that would be great. I think that would be great if we got the energy effects that can be removed. I think that's an awesome addition for the figures overall. And I also like the energy sword that he has. It looks more like flame than anything. And if I did get this character, I would use this sword with Etrigan. This sword would go so well with Etrigan. So as soon as I saw this image, I was like, Etrigan. I would put this sword right away with Etrigan. But I like the energy effect to the eyes. And the overall costume looks great. I like it. It looks like Alan Scott. You know, it's just, you know, we're getting more of a angry, evil version of Alan Scott, much like the Parallax Hal Jordan that we got as a gold label. Overall, I think it looks great. I just feel like McFarlane needs to kneel more into classic versions of these characters. And looking at the comments from both Instagram and Twitter, you know, the overall reaction, or many of the reactions, fall into the whole whereas the classic Alan Scott. Because that's the demographic that is buying these multiverse figures. You know, they want, including myself, we want classic versions of these characters. So I don't want to say McFarlane does not see that, but I really hope that they fully understand that this is their demographic. These are the individuals that are buying your action figures, at least for the most part. We want the classic versions of Jay Garrett, the classic versions of Hawkman, and all the other characters that are part of the JSA. We don't want the New 52 versions. We don't want Infinite Frontier. We don't want all these alternate Death Metal, Darknet. We just want classic versions of these characters. And if you would do that, your sales would quadruple on top of what they're doing already. Because for me, in my eyes, McFarlane is the #1 toy line out there, you know, and then you have Masterverse, that's right there. But I tell you, I hope they kneel more into the classic versions. I feel like this means that we'll be getting a classic Alan Scott with the lighter paint deco and a different face sculpt, of course, you know, without the energy effect for the eyes. We'll get some maybe lantern energy effect for the hands. So I anticipate we'll get yet another reveal at some point, maybe before this month's out or maybe next month, for that standard Alan Scott. You know, again, I just hope that this opens up the door for more of the JSA members. I mean, we have that classic, you know, Jay Garrett. I reviewed that figure, so if you haven't checked it out, be sure to do so. And now we got this Alan Scott, you know, that he could do for right now, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a more classic version, folks. So overall, he looks great, you know, for this angry off version of Alan Scott. You know, the designs, the detail, everything is there for Alan Scott. It's just, you know, he's supposed to be a more evil version. Now, I can see a lot of people getting this figure and then just giving him a custom head sculpt. If you do that, then you got him. You got him. Or if you want him like this, you can have him like this as well. So I think, you know, I'm happy that we're getting an Alan Scott. You know, and again, I just hope that this opens up the door for that more standard classic Alan Scott that I feel we'll be getting. And moving forward, I just hope that McFarlane understands that this is their audience and the audience wants more classic figures. So, all right, folks, that's all I have for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this dreaded Lantern, Alan Scott Green Lantern figure? Are you all in? Are you on the fence? Are you like, man, I'm going to wait until that classic one come out. I don't care about this one. Or do you just not even care at all, folks? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. That's right. Like, share, and subscribe. That will greatly help the channel, folks. Don't forget to ring that bell for all notifications so that you get each and every one of my content pieces as it drops. Also, folks, if you're able to, show your support to the channel through a super thanks. The super thanks are pinned comments that generate a animated GIF and a sticker and will give your comment a distinct color that will be pinned in the comment section. Now, folks, you can give a super thanks by clicking the little heart icon just below the screen, and from there you can choose the donation amount. These donations will not only help towards the growth of this channel, but it will help keep it going as well, folks. So every little bit helps. And for those of you who are able to donate, I want to thank you all in advance for all of your support. I truly appreciate you. And for those of you who can't donate and would like to, I still want to thank you all. All right, folks, until next time, be good to one another, be safe, stay tuned, and remember, in brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. Until next time, folks, bye for now.